For a few minutes, imagine that all of you are Indians. All of you are middle-aged, old-fashioned aunts and uncles that have lived in India for your entire lives. In your eyes, Indian culture and tradition are law, and modernization is a terrible disease that has infected society. Now look at me. Who do you see? All of you see an American-born confused Desi, or Indian, an ABCD. Some uncultured teenager that has been devoured by America and doesn't even know what it means to be Indian. I never truly paid attention to what my Indian relatives thought of me until about 2 summers ago when I visited my aunt's house in Aurangabad, India. Right when I walked in, I could feel dozens of eyes planted on me. They didn't see me as one of them. To them, I was simply some tourist. But in no time, they returned to the everyday hustle and bustle of a classic Indian abode. The men took to a heated debate on Indian politics, the women scurried to the kitchen to prepare dinner, and the overexcited children took to the floor to discuss their latest Hannah Montana obsession. Seeing nowhere else to go, I hesitantly made my way to the floor, hoping to remain unnoticed. 2 schoolgirls of about 12 years of age were blabbering on about some useless nonsense. Suddenly, the taller of the two swiveled her head towards me with her braids bouncing over her shoulder. In a thick Indian accent, she blurted out, "Should we speak in English? Are we speaking too fast? Do you even understand Marathi?" Having no words to say, I quickly shook my head and made my way to the moms, hoping they would be better company. For the next year, the thought of the single story my Indian relatives had of me haunted my every thought. Though I wasn't fluent, I could easily understand my mother tongue Marathi, and I could carry on a simple conversation without much difficulty. I didn't want to be seen as some clueless, unknowing teenager, but maybe this was the price I had to pay if I was living in America. This past summer, I attended a 2-week workshop for Marathi. Now this wasn't one of those, okay, my mom made me kind of things. I was truly excited to become a better speaker and writer in terms of Marathi. Through each 7-hour day, I worked my butt off, hoping to make the most of this unique learning opportunity. When it was at the end of the camp, one student was to be awarded an award for putting the greatest time and effort into their learning experience. When it was time, all the children, all 200 of us, congregated into the main hallway, and a petite lady grabbed the mic and prepared herself to announce the recipient of this prestigious award. I began to taunt myself. Did I deserve to win? I had worked my hardest, right? No, you hadn't. You only gave 99.9%. You're not going to win any award. You're just some lazy lump that doesn't even know about her origins. And the lady finished. And the award goes to Ashwini Deshpande. Still lost in the jumble of my thoughts, I had no idea what was going on until some elderly lady pushed me on stage. Then it hit me. I had won the award! Now this wasn't just some piece of paper for me. I was holding accomplishment. I was holding achievement. I was holding a better understanding of who I really was. Those Indians were wrong. Being an ABCD didn't create a blind side to my Indian culture. In fact, it opened my eyes to the value of diversity. Now who do you see? Hopefully you see an American-born Indian, a proud personification of both cultures. Thank you.
Great. All right.